Yo, what is up guys? It's Danzio here, and today I'm back with some more Call of Duty mobile gameplay, and by the title you could tell that I'm basically going to be giving you guys the best tips and I guess that I would recommend for you guys if you guys want to get better at Call of Duty mobile, and just things that I've learned over time from playing the beta for about like 3 months. So yeah, the gameplay you're watching here is Scrim against Omen, and they did have a sub, but it was still a very intense Scrim, and I did alright in it. But anyways, let's get into some tips. So the number one way that you can improve your gameplay is by finding the best HUD and sensitivity for you. I personally, for my HUD, I play claw, so I have a 4-finger claw. So I try to make sure that my right thumb, only needs to focus on aiming my screen. So my right index taps my crouch, slide, jump, and ADS, and then my left index shoots and my left thumb moves. So basically I'm able to do everything without really having an issue, I guess. Before I used to have my jump button in the bottom right of my screen, but the problem with that is my aiming thumb would have to click the jump button, then switch back to aiming, and obviously with that second of doing that, it's pretty bad. So now I'm able to do everything possible. And with sensitivity, just try messing around with different, like with high and low and medium senses, I guess. And yeah, I recommend, a lot of people say do not play with aim acceleration, and I personally play with aim acceleration because I play with a very low sense, and the reason for that is if I'm in a far range gunfight, I can aim really well, and if I am close range with aim acceleration, I can kind of turn my screen really quickly and track people. So that's why I play with it. But the only downside with aim acceleration is that your aim can go really crazy, because it's kind of like, because that's basically what aim acceleration does. Like, the longer your swipe is on your screen, the faster your sense goes, and you could basically, like, my sense is so small. Like, if I turned off aim acceleration, I couldn't even do a 90-degree turn, but with aim acceleration I could do like a 270-degree turn. So I would recommend you playing with fixed speed and just trying to have a fast enough sense to be able to track people far range and be able to shoot people close range. And the best way, like, leading into my second tip, is at the end of the day, you guys just have to play a lot. Just play a lot of domination, and the reason for domination is because it allows you to have the most engagements, and by what I mean by engagements is gunfights. It's the longing, like, once they add hardpoint back, then I'll recommend you guys to play that. But until then, play domination. Domination could last over 10 minutes long, because there's a first half and a second half, so you're able to rank up a lot of kills. And by doing this, it'll allow you to get more fluid with your HUD, getting used to the buttons and where they are. And secondly, you're going to get used to shooting people and get used to your sense, because when you play pubs, you're going to be put in positions that will test your sense, and then you'll be able to see, like, if you need to up your sense a little bit or turn it down, or with your HUD make adjustments that you need to. So yeah, third, this is the most important thing. If you guys really want to, like, go up through the ranked ladder and become like a pro player and do really well in scrims, most importantly, just like any game is revolved around, is your positioning. You want to make sure when you're playing that you're in a position to take the best gunfights. If that means you being behind a head glitch or flanking people, just the best way to really play is by just outmaneuvering your opponents. Because if you're able to, like, for example, go behind a bomb head glitch and then someone has to rush you, the chances of you make the chances of winning that fight like 75 to 25%, instead of like just taking a straight up gunfight, which is like 50-50. So the way you move around the map, just allows you to win your gunfights a lot easier. Each map has their own, like, special spots where you can camp or just position behind. As you can see right there, I just picked up an easy three-piece by just flanking them. That really takes no skill. Anyone can do that, but that allowed us to win that round. So yeah, and lastly, just make sure you guys set goals and figure out what you want to do each day. If it's 1 week, you want to just practice your sensitivity and just be like, all right, I want to try to improve my aim today or whatever, and you focus on that. another thing you could do is like, I want to focus on improving my sliding and jumping in fights. So you're gonna go in pubs and you're gonna try to jump in each fight you take, or slide in each fight you take. So when you are against better opponents, that becomes you're just more natural to do it. Movement is so important in this game. Being able to jump, slide, these are ways that you can outplay your opponent and basically make it a lot harder for them to kill you. A lot, like, there's gonna be players that you're gonna be playing against that jump, slide, and just move so fast, and you're like, they have to be playing on console, but there is ways to do it. And one really cool tip I could tell you guys also is if you slide and click, if you scope in and out while sliding, it cancels the slide animation, but on other people's screens, it still shows you sliding. So that is something that you could abuse. But in scrims, for example, people are able to hear you because everyone runs dead silence, so you can't hear their footsteps, which allow really easy flanks to happen. But anyways, guys, those are some of the best tips I honestly could give you for Call of Duty Mobile. If you guys have any more questions or concerns, please comment down below and I'll try to respond to anything you guys are asking. Like I said, use these tips, try to improve, and make sure to feel comfortable with your HUD and sensitivity. Secondly, make sure that you play a lot so you get used to those. 3, make sure to have good positioning and good movements. Make sure you're sliding, jumping, maneuvering around the map, taking gunfights that are a lot easier for you to win. Making sure you have cover, a head glitch, and you're not just out in the open or doing a 1v2 situation. Because if you're taking a 1v2 situation, I mean, it's possible for you to trade with the kill. But usually if you're in a 1v2 against good players, you're gonna die. And yeah, I mean, there is outplay potential, but if you're in a 1v2 situation against good players, you will die. So, yeah. Anyways, make sure to tell me your concerns and questions, and I'll be glad to answer. And just enjoy the rest of the scrim gameplay. I'll see you guys later, guys. Peace out.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb. Frag out! Frag! Get that, stopper! They have the bomb. Last man standing. Finish it. Sniper eliminated! Reloading. The enemy has the bomb. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objective. They have the bomb. Stop it down! The bomb has been planted. Enemy UAV spotted. Time almost up. Bomb defused. Good work. Ready for the next round. Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Grenade out! Frag out! Tango down! Tango down! Changing mag! Cover me! Cover me! Reloading! Cover me!
Last man standing. Finish it. Time's almost up. The bomb has been planted. Time's almost up. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Frag out! Frag! Reloading! Cover me! Cover me!
Last order. Complete the mission. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Frag out! Frag out! Frag!
They have the bomb.
Reloading! Reloading! Reloading!
Nice work. Ready for the next round. Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Frag out! Frag out! Reloading!
objectives. We have the bomb.
Grenade! Frag out! Frag!